Gang. Summertime in city, someone under stress runs to the woods and out of the city. There's weirdos in the area, I didn't smell it, so now I'll tell it. So wanted to camp for a night or so I snuck out to a state park without a reservation. Some of them allow primitive camping where you can just set up in the woods without an official campsite. So I snuck in after dark on foot. At some point I took a wrong turn and tried to find a spot off a main trail when someone deep in the woods says you better turn around and walk out of here. I left the area assuming it was just some campers whose site I almost walked into. I kept my light off to not be easily discoverable. So I walked clear across the trail in the other direction, hiding periodically to see if I was being followed, and apparently I was. What became apparent later was that these folks didn't think I would go further into the park, so I heard them in ATVs. Originally I thought they were just joy riding. I was wrong. So I found a suitable spot, set up, stayed quiet for a while and heard nothing. Then I did a stupid. I lit a cigarette. The moment I did it I heard an inhale. I hid well enough but exposed my position by accident. I laid there for a while hoping nothing would happen, but these people did not leave and were not threatened by me verbally telling them to get away from me. They started making weird animal noises, then started talking about my belongings, identified themselves as a gang, and their final sin hoping my phone worked. After the phone comment I gave up all hope. These people were up to nothing malicious. So I thought, you're right, I do, and I'm using it because this just got out of hand. On the phone will 911 for a while before they hung up. Apparently they couldn't contact the park ranger but were working on it. Definitely not what I wanted to hear. These people became emboldened by the fact nothing seemed to be happening and I heard their voices coming closer. So I called again planning to scare them off by grandstanding, but this call it was revealed to me the state troopers were responding and not the ranger. The best news, they were at the gate. When I announced that state troopers were coming they left immediately, probably because they could see their flashlights on the trail. The big reveal, I heard ATVs racing off through the hills. Those people waited for me settle and searched through the park for me after scouring the back roads. The only reason I'm thinking they might not have been sinister is they didn't actually attack or rob me. During the 15 to 20 minutes lag time between calling the authorities and them actually arriving. These things usually don't happen according to the troopers. And so weird ass gang hanging out in random state parks, let's not meet.